Hey, this is Mike Rush again with Rush to Be Fit. Thanks for watching. Again, I have Joey Silva, and this time his son, Marcio, right? Did I do it right? Okay. So we're gonna show how Joey preps his food today. Totally different than how I do it, because how I do it, I do like 5 days at a time, and I do it totally different than Joey. So I'm really excited to hear how he does this, because it sounds like a lot fresher way to do this food prep thing. So, because when I'm eating chicken and all this stuff, mine's like, sometimes it's 3 days old. So, I don't, it doesn't bother me, but some people, don't like that. So, I'll eat it anyways, I don't care. But we're gonna get his son involved here too. So this is a good way to get your kids involved in food prep so that they learn how to eat good. Because a lot of times, our kids are out eating just junk and stuff like that. So obviously he's got a good dad here that knows how to eat good, so he's showing his son what to do here. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna do a quick food prep with Joey and his son.
Here we are. Get your kids involved. Marcio's cutting up chicken, as you can see. We've already kind of done some of this. He's gonna be cutting them up in size of a quarter or your thumb, and placing it on the plate here. We don't wash our meat prior to storing it for refrigerator or freezer, due to the fact that when you do wash the meat, it can get freezer burn, and then also it sits in the refrigerator with the water. So we do wash it prior to cooking. It's the best way to store it. So you can wash your hands, son, and get your kids involved. This is a sharp knife? No, it's dull. It's a chopper. So he can do this. We've gone through about maybe 4 pounds of chicken. Now Marcio's gonna go ahead and weigh this out to 12-ounce portions, and then we're going to store it in these bags. These are 6-ounce portions, and I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about 11, and that would average out to be about 88 cents per protein meal for your chicken at $1.99 a pound. There is some waste with the chicken, but we're not worried about that. It's so inexpensive. Once it's in the bags, then I can store it in the refrigerator. I'll know, okay, if Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the chicken will last. I'll leave maybe 6 bags or 4 bags in the refrigerator. The rest that I'll put in freezer bags and store it. I also have some rice going on here. This is how I do my rice. This is the best way to do rice, people. Trust me, listen to this carefully. It's easy. Here I have a big pot. I use 6.5 cups of rice. Typically you're gonna go 1-2 ratios, but I add a little bit more water. So 6.5 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. I'll cook it 18 minutes. I've done that already, and you can see that it's a little bit moister than normal, and I want that because when I'm going to store this in the freezer, it'll accommodate the when you go to cook it. Okay, so now that I got that all done, I'll take it off the pot. Marcio's almost done with wrapping this stuff up. We'll let the air out of this. How much did this last bag weigh?
Like 4.1.
Okay, 4.1. We'll mark that one. Okay. So as you can see, we've got our chicken, and now we'll just go ahead and store some of these in the freezer. I think I'll probably eat about maybe 4 for the next day, so you can put those in the refrigerator, please.
Okay.
And these I'll just stack in the freezer. So this is how I do my meat prep.
How many do you usually make at one time?
2.
2?
2 to 3, depends on if he wants dinner.
Oh no! I mean the total. Like, how many bags do you prepare at one time? The fresh ones.
About 8.
About 8. So
about 8 to 10. But no, actually about up to 12. Up to
okay.
12 bags.
So that would be how many days?
Well, if I eat fish and I eat beef, so
okay.
Maybe my chicken meal is only once a day or twice.
Okay.
2 chicken meals a day, and it's not just chicken breast, but it's going to be ground chicken and or ground turkey, which can be a little more expensive, but just easier on the digestive system, and you kind of want to break it up, and it's less expensive sometimes, but it just depends.
Okay.
Now, the rice that we have going on now is ready to be put into the storage bag. So Marcio's going to get the saran wrap that he knows is there. This is a microwavable saran wrap. We're a team, so we're going to do, and we'll get a bowl. So we've got our pot of rice. We got this. Can we get a 1 cup serving? I do 1 cup. A lot of people are going to want to do, excuse me, sir. are gonna wanna do maybe 3/4 of a cup or a half a cup. For Marcio, I make at least 6 or 7 half cups for him. So I laid the saran wrap, about a 1-inch square, on the bowl. Put this in there, put it over the top, 1 cup, pop. I fold it over like this, fold it over like that, like that, like that. It's very hot. Set it right here, and we just push down on it. And that's our first rice puck. I'm a little faster at this than Marcio, but so I'm gonna just kind of get this going, and then I'll let him do the rest. Folks, this doesn't take very long. The reason I use this, okay, is because with this right here, you cannot do this with cling wrap. And I'm glad that I don't have it right now, or you would see a very bad attitude again.
What happens with the glad? What happens with glad wrap?
Well, let me see.
don't
Do I have some?
You
just
don't want to know.
Wait, I have some just in case I run out. No, I don't. Good thing. We don't want to know. It's just frustrating, you know, because this can be really hard to do. But look at how fast I got this.
So that's like some special freezer bag.
Yeah, this is a saran wrap.
Eventually, they'll be as hard as pucks, so you can like hop
So I put them in the. Why don't you pull one out of the freezer and show them? So see how fast I'm doing this? This is my prep, and this will last for up to a week or longer.
Oh, there you go.
And you put it in the microwave on one side for 1 minute, one side for the next. Why don't you go ahead and do that, son? And we'll cook that up and see how moist it is. That's actually been in there for, no, in the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna cook it for the people, okay?
I didn't hear you.
So you can get your kids to do this. This is a good healthy thing if they want to have this. 1 minute, remember?
1 minute on one side and then one
Okay.
minute on the other is what.
See how your kids can get a little attitude?
Yeah, what the
He's on
heck?
camera on this
What
time.
the heck, dude?
I didn't hear you. It's all good. So we'll get the freezer bag. Here it is. We'll just leave this here because this is what we're gonna do later. Can you get the 1 cup serving out from the bottom for your rice? Down at the bottom. And I'll do some 1 cups for you.
And then, so do you always just do rice, or do you do other? Do you do like
I've
sweet
got
potato, or
that's
do you do anything like that too?
What's that?
Do you do sweet potato or
I
anything
do.
like that?
We'll go into my refrigerator in just a moment.
Sweet.
Actually, I'll have Marcio doing this over here. But do a couple of half cups for you, okay?
Because Joy, I think I think the problem with me is I'm a lazy prepper.
We gotta get the
And I can just eat whatever, you know. I don't really care. But a lot of people like different variety, you know. They don't like to eat like I do. I mean, I am such a plain eater.
McDonald's.
Okay, so what do you got
I
here?
buy
What
my
do you got?
asparagus. I buy my asparagus at Costco. You know, this stuff is. You can get this little bundle like this for $3. It's like, really? That's just too expensive for me. So I buy it in bulk because I'll eat asparagus twice a day.
Right.
Vegetables twice a day, fruits twice a day. But in here you're gonna see sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna see Yukon Gold potatoes. These are great to just microwave, store them in tinfoil, take them with you. It's a great source of carb. It's kind of sweet. You can eat it raw, or not raw, but like an apple, you know, with nothing on it.
Right.
And we've got broccoli, which I just buy in the crowns, but I can also buy it fresh and cut it myself.
That's how I buy it too, just like
Right.
that.
And I like to just eat my vegetables kind of crispy. If I'm gonna go with apples.
You know, we're just total because I like
don't like
mine.
mushy.
I like mine more cooked.
Yeah, okay, well, the more you cook it, the more vitamins come out of it, I believe. That's just my opinion. Avocados, I'll eat at least 1 a day. Good source of fats. Apples, I kind of go with something at least around $1 a pound for the apples. I don't have to have the $2.80-something cents,
Right.
whatever, the Connie Crisps. Now that rice we cooked, okay, this is 2 weeks old. In the freezer. I usually don't do that. This was just back there. We got lucky.
Right.
Feel this. You warm?
Let me see.
Feel that.
Oh, yeah.
That'll burn you, right? Okay. Now, if you were over for dinner, and or if I wanted this with something, that took 2 minutes to cook.
Okay.
I could have literally chicken already in the refrigerator, heat it up, and cook some broccoli and have a meal in less than 5 minutes. You can't park the car where you're going to go to eat and get into the restaurant and sit down and look at a menu in that time.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give you a spoon, Mike, and feed you. You hold it. This is rice that's 2 weeks old.
All right.
Tell me how fresh that tastes.
All right. Well,
Not bad. I'm gonna take
Not
some just
bad.
to see if it's grainy. No, it's grainy. Trust me.
it's
It'll
great.
come out much better now that I get them in here. They're hot. Right now this is very hot. So I'm gonna stick them in this bag right here and get them into the freezer as fast as I can because that's the key. And with that extra moisture of the water that I use to cook in it, it'll be really nice when I go to make it.
See, I think I'm gonna do mine like this now because I
Ooh,
usually
that's hot, baby.
Got him.
just make all my rice and I stick it in a container and
No,
put
this
it
is-
in the fridge.
I take one of these out, bro, and it's easy. In the morning,
okay.
I can make them real quick.
All right.
Hey, don't leave this little guy out.
Okay. He's making half cup portions.
Okay.
Probably enough. We'll go with full now. Get in here and help you. So we can get this thing going. And then we can store our meat. We're
Rice
almost
is
done.
usually my go-to carb because sometimes just
It's the cleanest. You know, you're not going to get heat. Trust me. Is brown rice better? If it is, why haven't 10 million or even better people converted to it? Asians are smart. They eat this stuff. It's a great source of carbohydrate. It burns fast. You know, this is going to stay in your body longer than brown rice. It's more of a nutrition thing. People are saying that brown rice has more fiber. Look on the bag. It's got 1 gram.
right.
Big deal. White rice is better.
I've argued that with people too about the brown rice versus white.
It's a texture thing. You know, it really is. It's just a texture thing.
I like white rice better.
Brown rice fills
And
you up.
one, it cooks faster, and I don't want to sit there for 45 minutes cooking brown rice.
So what I have here now is, I didn't count them. Let's count them. Take them back out. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 servings right here.
Nice.
And I'll eat rice twice a day.
Okay.
I'll eat potatoes. I'll eat pasta. So I have my carbs, you know, different carbs. When I'm prepping for a contest, I'm eating rice only. 'Cause
Yeah.
It burns fast.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
this
do
is
too.
hot. It's going in the freezer. I make sure that there's nothing around it. You can see my freezer is all stacked with food.
Yeah.
That's fish, beef. That's the go-to stuff.
Yeah.
And I just put this in there. I got pizzas and some other stuff in this for him, okay?
Well,
That
hey.
stuff's for
Hey.
Marcio. But that's how you
What?
do rice.
You eat
That's
that
how you
stuff?
do the chicken.
Yes.
And if you wanted to see how fast I could make a meal as if it were the morning, just one meal, or if I came home and was hungry. If you guys prep your food, it's inexpensive for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Might take you time to go get it. And it took us, I don't know how many minutes, 12 minutes to prep the chicken that's gonna be for the next 5 days, at least. I can literally take out, Marcia, we didn't put any chicken in the refrigerator, bro. Remember I told you? You gotta pay attention. I wanted at least a couple of these bags in here. There we go. In my refrigerator. And I'm opening this up so you can
Yes.
see. So you can see I got beef,
I'm sorry.
salmon. So I keep it in here, and every day I'll take out food out of my freezer and thaw it out for the next day.
So that's Joey's food prep. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, like this video. And also, Joey, if you like what he does, go to joeysilvafitness.com. He has a really good documentary on there. And he gives back to the community and all that kind of stuff. So, Joey, thanks for food prepping with us.
For
and
sure. Get your kids out of the house, or get your kids in the house, off technology, helping you prep food. It's fun. It teaches them discipline. It shows them the kind of work that it takes for you to cook a meal for them. Gets them involved, teaches them about nutrition, portions, eating healthy, and they fight it at first, but he really likes it now and wants to be part of the team and the family, and that's his contribution here when he's with Dad, is to help food prep. We do go out and eat, and we enjoy it much better, but
Sushi.
we eat better at home.
sushi.
Peace.
All right. Thanks for watching.